Thank you for joining me. We're going to be doing sunny side eggs and sunny side up eggs with bacon. The size that could fit on your nails. The process is the same as the larger one. You're just doing it in a smaller scale. So we have brown with primo, ecru, translucent, and then a translucent and brown mixed. And you marble it together. So I place them together, make sure all the colors are showing, and then I twist them and we roll it out. I'm not going to be doing all of the marbling this time, just to try to shorten the video, but you keep folding it in half, twisting it, and rolling it. You don't want to do it so much that the clay becomes one color. You want lots of nice stripes. But as it gets longer, you'd fold it in half, twist it, and roll it out again. And you would do that until it's pretty marbled. And then to get all the nice little thin stripes, you twist one hand back, one hand forward, until you get nice, tiny little stripes. So there's nice, tiny little stripes. We'd feed it through the pasta roller. I go from the first setting down to the fourth thickest setting, and then we have a nice stripy piece. To texture it, we take the toothbrush and we texture. You keep doing that all over the clay until it is nice and textured. It gets rid of the shininess and it makes it a little bit rougher. Now this is a way that you could make mini eggs with bacon. I am going to lay some double-pointed needles in the bottom of my pan. These blue ones are the smallest size in a double-pointed needle set. You could find them in the knitting section. I lay out 4 on the bottom, and then I lay my clay on it. You could even trim the clay if you wanted to, so you don't waste and you could get as much of it as possible. Or if you have quite a length, you could, or a really thick piece, you could lay out more needles. The red is the next smallest size, and I'm going to be putting them in between the blue ones. Let's see if I could roll that one between. And then I'm going to start pushing down, trying to keep them all next to each other. That's working well. And then what I do is I'm holding it down is I will take the toothbrush along the edge of the first one and tap down. This helps stick it to the pan. And then I'll kind of roll these close together, because these ones we want to be tiny, tiny pieces of bacon. So I try to make them lay as close together as possible. I'll roll that back one closer. And then once they are right up against each other, I will tap along the back side too. This helps us. So when we lift off the red needles, hopefully we won't lift the clay and the bottom needles off. There we go, there's one. And then to help solidify it, I'll often do my texturing between lifting off each needle. So there we go. So from here, you would bake it since it's a really thin sheet, anywhere from 16 to 18 minutes would be fine. And then when you get them out of the oven, you will pull them off the cords and you'll see the little in and outs. What I'll do from here is take a clay blade and I will make tiny slices. Like I said, this is a way to make a lot at one time. But if you're doing them for your nails, you may want eggs and bacon on more than one nail. Or if you know other people who would like eggs and bacon on their nails, you may want more than just one. So from here, I usually cut on the upper ends. You know how it comes up and goes down? I like to cut with both ends coming up. So there's two little waves. So there is our tiny little bacon. From there, we're ready to make our egg part. I'm going to drag this paper here. So this is TLS, two little piles. You could also use Fimo Deco gel. What I've done is I've added white and mixed it. For the other one, I've added yellow and buttercup. You can use just yellow or buttercup. Any yellow color is fine, really. And to cook these, what I do is I paint a tiny, and remember these are supposed to fit on your nails, so just paint a tiny little egg white onto your tray, and then you're going to take a little bacon and you're going to lay it along the side of your egg. From here you can adjust the egg white. From here you could adjust the egg white to see how much you want to balance it with the size of the bacon. The bacon could also be trimmed with some wire cutters later if you want. So from this point you bake it. If you want just a plain sunny side up egg, you just put some egg white on your pan. There's some. And then I'm going to show you a finished egg with bacon. Here's one. So we have just the egg white and the bacon and egg white. You would cook these for, about another 15 to 17 minutes. And then from here, we're going to put a little bit of your egg yolk on. So I dip that on and I touch it where I'm going to want the egg yolk, and then I let the clay separate itself. So that's the egg with bacon. Here's the sunny side up egg. I do the same thing. I touch it wherever I want the egg yolk, and then I lift up, and there we go. So from here you just bake it again. So this would be a third time. First you bake the bacon, then you bake the bacon with the egg white, then you add your yellow, and you bake it one final time, and then it's all done. For nails, I would not varnish these. For the actual charm itself, if you do a charm-sized one with slightly bigger bacon and slightly bigger whites with yolk, I would varnish these. The varnish actually makes, it just looks really nice, shiny. So do a gloss glaze, but if you're doing nails, leave them plain, because when they attach and go over with the top coat at the salon, they actually, it already makes it nice and shiny. You won't need to do that. So here is the egg on my nail, and there is a sunny side up egg for those of you who don't want bacon. Thank you so much for watching. I will be doing breakfast for the next almost 2 weeks, so go ahead and make suggestions. I'm enjoying seeing the suggestions so far. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe, like, thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me your comments, make suggestions about what you would like to see or what you think I could be doing better. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.